Coming right up, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Tip-off coming right up. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got the professor. Freak is out there with Goose. And there's Skinny. And it's Junior in at the 3 spot. The captain out there with the magician. Then it's P. And there's Jackson. And it's Baller in at the 2. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to... remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And that one falls for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
To the middle. A fadeaway. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Freak.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Pass to Magician. Here's the captain from deep. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Skinny. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Magician. Last outing we saw him pour in 22. And the professor picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Jackson. Pass to Magician. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Baller. No good on the triple. Now, Junior. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And it's Freak missing. Gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low. The captain, no good. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Skinny, good on the triple. Skinny's got 5 now.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
P passes the ball. Here's the captain to the inside. Pass to P. Here's the captain, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Now, here's Junior. Here is Skinny. He's got 5. Sinks the triple. Skinny's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Magician. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Pass to the captain. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Goose. Got a piece of it. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's blocked. Pass to Freak. Junior sets the screen for Freak. Three-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And there it is for him. Magician's got his second basket of the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Goose, the pass to Freak. Here is Skinny. Bangs home the trifecta. Skinny's got 11.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
He passes to Jackson. To the right side. Here's the captain. He has 6. Fires the 3. A shot that time, not on target. Gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Baller. Still yet to score. Pass to the captain. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. That one is no good. Gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Here is Skinny. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to P. Here's Baller. Here's P. Here's the captain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Freak with it. Last time, 45 points for him. Here is Skinny. And it's Magician with the rebound.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
He passes to the captain, to the paint, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Baller. Scoreless thus far. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Junior's checked in for Baller. Pass to P. 5 to shoot. Over Junior. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 6. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Here's the captain. He's got 10. Shot from 12. Second chance effort, and the layup by Jackson. He's got 8.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And here's Freak. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now, here's Junior. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jackson with the screen. Takes a step back. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Pass to the professor. Here is Skinny. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Here's the professor, guarded by Jackson. Skinny the pass to Goose. Here's Freak. Sinks the three-pointer. Freak's got 5 points so far.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Pass to P. Puts up a deep three. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now, Freak. 5 points in the game. Driving in, and Freak throws it down.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Launches it. That shot off. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. They lead by 8. Stay with it. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Goose out there with Freak. Then there's the professor. Then it's Junior. And it's Skinny in at the 4 spot.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The 47%, pretty solid. Pass to the captain. And the professor pulls it down. The professor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Freak. And it's Junior with the rebound. Here's P. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And it's Freak missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to P. Here's the captain. Buries the long-range jumper. The captain's got 13.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Snatched away. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Freak. And he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's the captain. Here's Magician. Here's the captain. And the three ball is good.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's P. They get it back. And the basket by Jackson.
They love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Goose. Over to the left wing. Junior the pass to Skinny. A three. Shot's good by Goose.
Number 16.
Goose has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's P. Here's the captain. Pass to Magician. Here's Goose. Here's Skinny. Buries it from three-point range. Skinny's got 20 points.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's the captain. Junior with it. Pass to the captain. Just 5 to shoot. And the professor pulls it down. The professor's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Freak. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Baller, he's checked in for the captain. Pass to Baller. He takes it in. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. Baller's got his first basket.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
And here's Freak. He's got 11. Out to the right wing. From the arc. The shot misses. Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And they'll get another chance. Now, here's Junior. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bowler. Hits it from three-point range. Baller's got 5 points in the quarter.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, Freak, 11 points in the game. Inside, here's Skinny, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Here's P, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Freak. Pass to Skinny. Right wing. And here's Freak. 6 to shoot. The professor passes to Skinny. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Skinny's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Pass the Magician. Here's Baller. 1:56 left here in the second. It's blocked.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Skinny the pass to Freak. Pass to Junior. From outside, off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Ball stolen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 1:05 left to play here in the half. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. On Monday and then on Friday.
And for their matchup with Louisville, that one, the 7th on the season for them. The team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Pass to Skinny. Now Freak. 13 feet away. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Junior with it, pass to Bowler. Cuts off the pass. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside, here's Skinny. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Trying to end the drought. He lays it in. And that's now 9 points for Baller.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Shoots. Buries the 7-footer. Freak's got 13 points. And so we conclude the first half. They lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
57.
Taking a look at the visitors, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus and they're determined.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the visiting team. And that's a halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got the captain. Magician is out there with Jackson. Then there's Baller, and it's P in at the point guard. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's P. The professor out there with Skinny. Then it's Junior. Then it's Freak, and it's Goose in at the 2. Magician passes to Pete. It's rebounded by Skinny.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
He with the bucket.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Junior. Fades and shoots. Yep, that one goes in there. Junior's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Here's Baller. Here's Magician. Here's the captain. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's 19 points for the captain. Pass to Freak. And Freak throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Skinny the pass to the professor. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back to you.
You just won a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. And the professor picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. He passes to the captain. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The captain's got 21.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Pass to the professor. Now here's Freak. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Baller. Here's Magician. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Magician's got 6.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Pass to Junior. And here's Freak. That 3 off the mark. He passes to Baller. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here's Freak. 16 points for him. Pass to Skinny. Here's the 3. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Down low, here's P. Goose with the rebound. Goose has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Magicians checked in for Junior. And that one misses. Sadors, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Into the lane, and Freak throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's P. 9 points in the game so far.
Away team foul. Number 21. Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Junior's checked in for the Magician. He's perfect from the line this time. Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here is Skinny. He has 30. Here's Freak. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A steal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
0. First personal foul, fourth team foul.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's the break. From outside the arc, and he knocks down the jumper. Goose has got his third basket of the night right there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They set the screen. Pass to Bola. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Magician. For 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. And that's now 33 points for Skinny.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. And no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break to the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bola. Off target from outside. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Pass to P. Intercepted. Here's Goose. Here's the professor. 21 points in the game. Here's Freak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. P passes the ball. Now Junior. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. They are just killing them on the interior.
4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And the free throw, no good. Gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here is Skinny. 33 points for him. Here's Freak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. He out there with Junior. Then there's the captain. Then it's Magician. And it's Baller in at the small forward position.
Number 27. 4th personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
And it's Junior missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Freak. Here is Skinny. Here's the professor, and it's blocked. Baller passes to Pete. Here's the captain. Drills it from outside. The captain's got 24.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Beyond the arc. And it's Junior missing. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And that one's good, Junior.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Baller. And the professor pulls it down. The professor's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's P. Here's Magician. And he banks in the layup.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Ball, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Pass the Magician. Here is Skinny. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Baller. He passes to the captain. They set the pick. A three-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Skinny. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Releases. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Assist goes to
Skinny's got 35.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's P. Baller passes to Magician. Here's the captain. Shot clock at 5. Here's Baller. Offline with his 3.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Skinny the pass to Freak. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Jackson, he's checked in for Junior. Here's the captain. Pass the Magician. Back to Jackson. Here's the captain. Here's Baller. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass the Magician. Chalk up 2 there.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim, and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Magicians checked in for the professor.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here is Skinny. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night, and that one drops for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's the captain. A three-pointer is right on target. The captain's got 11 in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Now, here's Junior. Pass the Magician. Now, here's Junior. Here is Skinny. And here's Junior. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's the captain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Pass the Magician. Here's Baller. There's the pick. For the three. Goose with the rebound. Goose has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. And the rejection by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
In the corner, it's Junior. Pass the Magician. Here's the captain. Now Junior. Takes the three. Baller, that's good. Baller's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Goose, the pass to Junior. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots it up. Offline from the top of the key. About 47% here in the fourth. McKnight, the pass to Magician. Here's Baller. Pass to the captain. Out left to the wing. Here's Magician. From past the arc. Unable to get that one. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Freak. Pass to Goose. Here's Magician. Now here's Freak. This one for three. And it's Magician with the rebound.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Now, Junior. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, our player of the game, Skinny.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA.
Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And here's a look at what's coming up for Florida. On Wednesday and then Friday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
A look at the opening lineup for Florida. And it's Champ in at the small forward position. And it's the Professor in at the power forward position. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about him. MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, BA, I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Here's Champ. And there's the screen. Pass to Skinny. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Outside Curry, pulls up, and he parries his first look.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Here's Champ. The quick look, no good that time. Up top, Carter. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Mr. Moves. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Champ. First quarter and about a minute and a half in.
Number 22, first personal foul, first team foul.
Florida with the ball. It's a three-point game. Down low. Clock at 6.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Curry looking it over. Pass to the Professor. Back to Curry. Launches the three. Drops in the three. Curry's got 8 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the inside. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Hall. 27 points his last game. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. He's got 11.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Skinny. Inside. Here's Freak. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Here's Mr. Moves. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Here's Skinny. Takes a 13-footer. Mr. Moves with a rebound. Gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Left side Carter. Pass to Mr. Moves. Outside Curry. Here's Hall. Carter on the wing. Here's Mr. Moves. Drills it from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Florida trails by 8. Here's Champ. No made baskets yet. Pass to Freak. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Champ. Last game we saw him with 32 points.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Here's Mr. Moves. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Florida, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Skinny. Here's Champ. Hauled in by Curry. Gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Carter, good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Big Daddy. Florida moving the ball around. Here's Skinny. Here's Champ. He's scoreless. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling.
Here's Mr. Moves. His last outing, we saw him score 13.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's the floater. Hauled in by Curry. Pass to Mr.